Hotter temperatures mean a higher chance of running into a snake here in the desert, and local officials want to make sure you're prepared in case of an encounter. News Channel 3's Tori King has the vital information that could save your life.
You might be hearing that sound a lot more often around these parts, and that's because it's officially snake season. In the Coachella Valley, snake season typically runs from March to November, but this year snakes started appearing later because of cooler temperatures. The desert is home to 7 different venomous snakes, all of which can be found on local hiking trails and parks. So before it gets into full swing, local officials want to make sure that you're prepared for possible snake encounters, whether they're venomous or not.
If you do come across a snake and you're a little bit too close, backing up slowly, keeping eyes on the snake is the best way to handle that.
On Wednesday, the Desert Care Network hosted a desert survival seminar at the High Desert Medical Center. There, doctors, park rangers, and experts shared informational advice that could come in handy in life-threatening situations.
If you get bit by a snake and it doesn't seem that bad, or you don't have any symptoms, you still need to go to an emergency department right away. Symptoms may take 8 to 12 hours to develop, and we need to watch you very carefully.
The number one thing is to get help, whether that is calling 911 if you have cell phone service, activating your emergency SOS device, finding a park ranger, finding somebody that can help you get help.
Doctors around the world are now working on a groundbreaking new oral anti-venom medication, including one doctor right here in the Coachella Valley.
If it's going to take someone 12 hours to get to a hospital in anti-venom, that's too late a lot of times. And so this way they can take a pill and temper some of those those toxic symptoms until they can get to the hospital.
If the study proves successful, it won't only have an impact here, but around the world.
It's very exciting because this is a pill form, a synthetic medication that if it works, it may not replace antivenom completely, but it'll be easily stored and shipped out across the world.
Until then, experts say the best way to prepare for a possible snake encounter is to simply expect one and then to have the proper resources to call for emergency help. In Joshua Tree, Tori King, News Channel 3.
And if you're interested in attending one of those desert survival seminars, the next one is taking place on May 2nd. To sign up or get more information about care for snake bites, head to KESQ.com.